Hello. All right, we're going to start in our Ventures book, your white book, and we're going to turn to page 74. Page 74. Okay, that's not very clear, but there we go. Page 74. I am going to share my screen again, and we will go through this together. All right, we're on page 74. And remember that at any time, if I'm talking too quickly or you need to hear something again, just remember you can pause the video, rewind it, and listen to it again. And I keep learning more about doing this in this fashion, and I feel like every time we do this, it'll just keep getting better. Okay, so thank you for putting up with my blunders and mistakes that I'm making, and just trying to have some fun with me. Okay, and my computer is plugged in this time, so it won't die during one of our videos. Okay, so on page 74, so we're going to focus on time phrases. Time phrases, and here that PH is making a sound. Phrase, time phrases. So let's read these together. We'll start on the left side. He graduated 2 years ago. He graduated 2 weeks ago. He graduated in May. He graduated in 2009. He graduated on Wednesday. He graduated on May 4th, 2009. On the other side, on the right side here, read with me. She got married at 3:00 p.m. She got married at 12:00 noon. She got married before she came to the U.S. She got married after she came to the U.S. She got married last year. She got married this week. So I'm going to scroll down just a little bit here to this useful language piece, this orange box. And the time phrases that we're using are all in that italicized. We even saw that in our story that we did where the words are kind of at a tilt. It's called italicized. So the useful language, the time phrases are at, in, on, ago, before, after. So let's go through this here. Use at with time. So if we look back up top here on the right side, she got married at 3:00 p.m. Use at with time. Use in with months and years. Okay, if we go to the left side where he graduated in May. He graduated in 2009. Use in with months and years. Use on with days and dates. So if we go back over to he graduated, the last two, they're days and dates. He graduated on Wednesday. He graduated on May 4th, 2009. Use ago with phrases for periods of time. Phrases for periods of time. So Let's see here. She got married last week, this week. Okay, I don't see ago being used up there, but so a period of time or a phrase of time would be like many years ago, I lived in St. Paul, Minnesota. Um, a few years ago, I worked at Woodson Kindergarten Center. Several months ago, it was Christmas. Okay, so phrases or periods of time. It's over an amount of time. All right, the last one here, use before and after with a subject and verb. So if we look up here to the right side where she got married before she came to the United States. She got married after she came to the United States. So it's all time phrases letting you know if something happened before or after. Okay? Again, anytime, pause, rewatch it, you know, go through the speaking part again if that is helpful for you. Do this at your pace. So number 2, the practice. Write, complete the conversation. Use at, in, on, or ago. So let's read number 1A together. When did Lou and Angela buy their new car? B, they bought their new car 3 weeks ago. All right, so ago is the time frame that the time phrase, the period of time. And let's look up top here. 2 weeks ago, so there is nothing specific. Okay, so it's not relating to the time phrases at the top so far. Oh yeah, it is. I am so sorry. One of these days I'm going to actually understand this. Holy cow. All right, here we go. Read 2A with me. When did Lou and Angela get married? Here we go. There, it's giving you the answer right down there. In B, you have to choose. Is it at, in, on, or ago? I got it. They got married. What would the answer be? Pause the video and write it in. Here we go. Let's read the answer together. They got married 4 years ago. It's a period of time, all right? 4 years ago. All right, let's read number 3A together. When did Angela have a baby? Okay, a specific time, 8:20 a.m. Look over here in your useful language, a specific time. Which one here tells you to use a specific time? Pause the video and answer it. Here we go. Read with me. She had a baby yesterday at 8:20 a.m. Nicely done. Let's read number 4A together. When did Lou begin his new job? Here you go, a specific date. Okay. Which one over here are you going to use for a specific day? Pause the video and write in your answer. Here we go, read it together. He began his new job on Tuesday. Let's read 5A together. When did Lou move to the United States? Here we go, a specific date. A specific date. Here we go. Which one are you going to use? Pause the video and write it in. Let's read this together. He moved to the United States on December 15th. Okay, read number 6A together with me. When did Angela come to the United States? Here we go. A time phrase, a period of time. Which one are you going to use for a period of time? Pause the video and write that in. Here we go. Let's read that together. She came to the United States 5 years ago. Let's read number 7. When did Angela take the citizenship exam? Here we go. A specific month. A specific month. Pause the video and write in your answer. All right, let's read this one together. She took the citizenship exam in March. Nicely done. Now let's go back and let's read this together, A and B, so that it's more of a fluent conversation. Let's read this together. We'll start at 1A and we'll just go through. When did Lou and Angela buy their new car? They bought their new car 3 weeks ago. When did Lou and Angela get married? They got married 4 years ago. When did Angela have a baby? She had a baby yesterday at 8:20 a.m. When did Lou begin his new job? He began his new job on Tuesday. When did Lou move to the United States? He moved to the United States on December 15th. When did Angela come to the United States? She came to the United States 5 years ago. When did Angela take the citizenship exam? She took the citizenship exam in March. All right, turn your page to 75. Oops, let me pull that up there. Here we go, page 75. So if you look at the top here, you're going to choose at, in, on. At, in, on. You can look back on page 74 at that orange box to help you choose. Is it going to be at, in, on? All right, let's read number 1 together. Anna graduated in 2003. Okay, so it's a specific year using in. Okay, let's do number 2 here. She got married Saturday, August 16th, 2006. Pause the video and choose. Here you go. She got married. Oops, I'm sorry. I'll slow down. Let's read this together. She got married on Saturday, August 16th, 2006. Here we go. Number 3. She had a baby June 21st, 2008, 2:30 a.m. Choose your words. Pause the video. Let's read this together. She had a baby on June 21st, 2008 at 2:30 a.m. So just to maybe slow it down a little bit for me, we're going to read it together. You pause the video, choose the word that you want, then press play again, and then we'll read the whole thing together. Here we go. Number 4. She and her family moved to the United States 2010. Look at the previous page on page 74 if you need that help. Pause the video, choose your word. Let's read this together. She and her family moved to the United States in 2010. Number 5, she bought a house April. Pause the video, choose the word. Let's read this together. She bought a house in April. Number 6, she took the citizenship exam May 16th. Choose your word, pause the video. Let's read this together. She took the citizenship exam on May 16th. She became a citizen Thursday. Pause the video, choose your word and pause the video. Okay, let's read this together. She became a citizen on Thursday. The last one. She started her new job yesterday, 9:00 a.m. Choose your word, pause the video. Let's read this together. She started her new job yesterday at 9 a.m. Nicely done, nicely done. So here we go. We have talk with a partner, change the bold words and make conversations. Use before or after. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and yes, it's goofy. All right, yes, it's goofy. I'm trying to remember how we did this in the last couple of ones. So let's read both A and B together, okay? We're gonna read A and B together. So we'll do this conversation together, and that kind of helps get us going, helps me get going here too, all right? Let's read A. When did Anna graduate? She graduated before she moved to the United States. Okay, here we go. Number 2, so I'm going to use buy a house right here. And I'm going to use buy a house right here. And boy, I would have to look back at her timeline here. But her timeline is not in here. So she bought a house. All right, here we go. They bought a new car, they got married, a baby, new job, United States. This is Angela and Lou. Here we go. Anna graduated. She moved to the United States. She bought a house in April. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? As I look at this and as I thought I was able to do this, it's a little difficult to do in video. So we're gonna skip this. We're gonna skip this talk part, okay? I have a better option for us, okay? If we did this, it would help if we had a timeline like we discussed in Monday's video. So I'm going to help you with that, because down here in number 3, this is all about a timeline. And let me see if I can switch my share. I'm going to switch my share here. So you keep page 75 open, and I'm going to show you a new share screen. Here we go, whiteboard. Here we go. Okay, so this is my timeline based on page 75 at the bottom, based on this part of page 75, okay? So the directions say, what did you do? Check the boxes, all right? So I have gotten married, I have had a baby, I did get a driver's license. I got a new job. I didn't register for English class, but I teach an English class. I bought a car and I moved here. I don't really remember when I studied computers, so I left that one off, okay? So your job is to write your own timeline, okay? So what I did here, a timeline, I just made it really simple, okay? Just a line, like an actual literal line, a timeline, and you can look back also on page, let me see what page that was, page 73, a literal timeline here. So I chose the present where it says get driver's license because that's what it says on page 75. It says get driver's license, but if I'm going to speak it, because that happened in 1989, I would say I got a driver's license in 1989, okay? I got married in 1995. I moved to Austin in 1998. I had a baby in 1999. I had another baby in 2001. I only have 2 babies. I taught English class in 2019, and I am still teaching English class today. I bought a car in 2019. Okay, so what I would love for you to do is your own timeline. You can use the present tense just like it's used on page 75. Use that present tense. If you can, take a picture of this and send it to me through Remind or Facebook because I would love to see your work, okay? I apologize that that conversation part was difficult. I do look over this stuff and I think I know what I'm doing, and then when I get in front of a video camera, it's difficult to do all by yourself. And if we were together in a group, we could make Anna's timeline and do this together, but it's difficult to do that right now. So let's move on to part 3. You do your own timeline, and if you can, snap a picture of it and send it to me in Facebook or Remind. So again, anytime you need, you can pause the video and rewind because I'm going to exit this screen right here. And so if you need to see that again, you just pause your video and rewind it, okay? I will have lesson D up pretty soon, and that's it. Take care.